decentralized. We spiritually mobilize. That's if we not organize, we might as well just lose without. Our people not organize, it's the people who are well divided. And if we well divided, Babylon can do us as they like. Organization is the key to a proper mobilization. Morning Stew is the show, forget the people in one accord. Like when we want a strong united front in front of the enemy, or when groove on fi hold our reverence and praise the Lord. Whether abroad or in our yard, from radio or the same. Organization is the name, centralization is the game. Even though this is no game, it is a crying shame when the people can't even mobilize in a proper way. So we need to organize and start communicate. Lisa Love set yourself straight, check out the slate upon the plate. Frisco need to organize and start conceptualize and put the plans in motion so we can start to actualize. Organize, organize. We need to organize. Organization is the key to the building of a station. Organize, organize. It's better for organize. To organize it is the key, just like a proper education. Organize, organize, and make we flex wise. Tell the youth them feel reflect from wrong and heal Selassie I. Analyze and organize and spiritually mobilize. We need salvation, no need no mansion in the sky. The Morning Stew. Lisa Love, Groove Master, and Mr. Frisco. Big up. 96.5, make me fly. Always make the people organize and centralize and strategically mobilize. Element of surprise. After we don't know small fries. Watch the rise. Watch Rastafari taking over. Make Babylon turn over. Get run over. Roving with the rover. Organize and centralize. I Selassie.
Good morning and welcome to your Wednesday hump day where we've made it. Uh-oh. So far. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody.
Oh. I like you, my boy. I'm getting it. Are you hearing it?
I am hearing you and the little echo. Go.
Christy touched the button, will you? You know it's Christy Darling upstairs. Okay. I think she touched the button. I think she did. Are you there? No, you're not there. Steve, I'm seeing your lips moving, but I'm not hearing what you're saying. What are you saying? Well, good morning, everyone. And Welcome to Hump Day Wednesday. Morning Stew.
It's a wet hump day today.
Get out of town.
Yeah, I got up this morning. It was raining.
What?
And I laid down and enjoyed it for a little bit. So it's going to be a wet one.
Oh.
At least it was already.
Okay, so the sun is out now?
You could say that.
Eh?
You could say that.
A little bit?
You could see patches of blue sky with patches of white.
Mm.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay.
But there will be moisture.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
Yeah.
That is because it's bright and sunny down here.
Where you are?
Yeah. It's bright, trust me.
Well,
Trust.
there's another female boxer.
Uh
I
oh.
want to check it testosterone count too.
Oh no. What
Um,
happened?
a boxer named Clarissa the Shields.
Mm-hmm.
She talk about the how she could beat up man in Alice.
Where's she from?
Clarissa the she want to beat up man. She said though she could beat up man boxers out there, and the man boxers they watch and they laugh because we know how God made everything work. But yeah, she got very very high testosterone counts too.
Where is she from?
And nobody's questioning
Steve,
her skills
where is
as
she
they were
from?
Iman Khalif.
Are you hearing me?
Because I'm hearing you, yes.
I'm asking you, where is she from?
Oh, well, she's from the United States of those United States of America.
Oh.
Clarissa Shields, she's an Olympic boxing champion. He could beat up nearly every woman we fight so far. She figured he done beat up all the women, and so he want to beat up man now. But we know the deal with that. The only way that gonna happen is if they got a weapon in their hand. So I don't see why they are making such a big deal over Iman Khalif and not like Clarissa Shields, because Clarissa Shields not a terrible fighter. The girl good when they fight a man. They're very good.
Yeah.
So maybe they should check it testosterone, say how much of the X, how much of the Y, how much of the Z they got.
Maybe they did.
Yeah. Another one girl I don't want to say another girl beat up bad, and I trick you. There's something about when you're a fighter and you're cocky and you talk, and you walk, but you stay in your lane. You stay in your lane. You threaten people with in your lane on your highway. So that like if a man they out there with a boxer, he done beat up everybody enough for him. We get class and then he start to challenge you man. You can beat up the woman boy, stay in your lane. You stupid or what?
Right.
That's the way they I say if the man said that, but nobody said that about Clarissa Shields, who
As yet.
every now and again he
As
come
yet.
up
Say
and
as
want
yet.
fight some man.
Nobody's saying that.
And it I just
about
want
her
a
as
woman
yet.
come up and shut up before some man take up on the challenge in the ring and shut up with you, Anyway.
Maybe if a
yeah.
man would take up the challenge, he might still not be doing the most. He might hold back for a bit.
Yeah. You see, well, sometimes they got a thing, with some bad yourself, if I have to learn on yourself, you have to learn on your own.
Milan or something
You
like
tell
that.
them over to do something, but eventually yourself, if I have to learn on your own. I believe that Clarissa Shields gonna die in that fantasy, thinking that she could beat up a male boxer, unless somebody say, you know what, left on, learn on your own. And then somebody out there, some up and coming male boxer where he look for me can lead killing in the ring, want to say, you know what, I take up that challenge, and I work to leave it because everything is equality, Miss Love.
Yes.
Everything is equal rights. So if you could beat up a man, you must could beat up me too. You know what they say? That was my man look on a thing.
The equal rights and justice.
Papoose?
Equal rights, he said, and justice.
Yeah. But equal rights come with a certain amount of common sense too. That not everything we could be equal to. God made woman prettier than man. You have man they complain about we want to get pretty too. No, I can't say that because some man want to get pretty too. But yeah.
Someone to be pretty.
We have to know if I would there.
Some men
Know your
wants to
moral
be
compass.
prettier than the woman. Anyway, I think I said good morning already. Did I say good morning?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Okay. Just checking. I've been reading
You
up.
can say it again if you want, you know.
I think Krista did it for both of us, but good morning.
Okay.
Good morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
about the breakdancing, the Australian. I mean, it's still a thing. It's still
Ray
a thing in
Gun.
the news. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many memes
Yeah, man.
about it. It's just I don't know
This is,
why.
yeah, this is why, I think that
Who
the
wait,
Olympics is not
who
what it,
saw her back
yeah.
in Australia and said she can break dance? I mean, who? Who needs help
Well,
with
she says
her
she studied, she has a PhD in
in
breakdancing.
breakdancing? What was that?
Yeah. You see, maybe this is what Trump mean when he says, you want to go back to the old days, make America great again. Because there was a time when you went to the Coliseum for the Olympics and you were thrown to the lions. That was a good competition. There was a time when you fought to the death
Mm.
and things like that. But I can tell you, the Olympics get soft. The Olympics get soft. I
It's
know the
not
trick, yo.
as
They still got a
exciting.
couple of good sports scene there.
It's not as
But
exciting
who
as it
the,
was.
huh?
It's not as exciting
What?
as it was.
No, no. Who the hell
Yeah.
care about pass dancing, dressage? Who care about that thing where they sweep the floor entire, they move the bowling ball or whatever down this? What that thing there, noodling or whatever?
Noodling. Mm-hmm.
Whatever, yeah. That who care about that? Now they are putting break dancing in the Olympics. Next day I know they are getting competitive dishwashing or something. I'd have win in that sport.
I think I would win in that too.
I'd have win. I know I'd have win.
We're gonna
Yeah.
go for the goal. Mm.
Yeah, but they need to get some better Olympic games. I hear that people say that they want one new sport when you're in the pole vault.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Yes. Yes. They say I thought the pole vault was good, but they prefer the pole
The
vault.
pole vault, huh?
Yeah, they are not, yeah, the pole.
Oh.
So then they work on that one.
I see, I see.
I did send your request forward for that, please.
Oh, you did?
Yes. I forwarded your request. A
Oh,
lot of people like that.
I see. I have
Very good.
a gentleman that I like very much in studios with me. I don't know if
Wow.
yeah, I like him a lot. I'm just like
Which one?
a gentleman that I like a lot.
Which one?
One of them.
You want any pole vaulters?
No,
Ooh.
he's not a pole vaulter for sure. But
Uh,
this guy I like. I've been liking him for a long time.
who, Snoop Dogg?
Not at
You
all.
talk about Olympics person?
No, who just came inside the studios? Not an Olympics person.
Oh. Let me see if I could guess. if first name start with B, last name start with D.
I don't know. I
Okay.
have no idea.
Well, very good. I hope you have a great day today.
Of
There's a
course we
father,
will. There is a father.
yeah, in Gaza,
Mm-hmm.
who said, let
What
me
did
get
he
the
say?
story straight.
What did he say?
Father, yeah, the newborn twins were reportedly killed in an Israeli strike in Gaza while their father was at a local government office trying to register their births.
Wow.
Asser, a boy, and Aisel, a girl, were just 4 days old when their father, Mohammed Abu al-Qumsam, went to collect their birth certificates. Yeah,
He turned right back
Yeah.
into a death certificate, huh?
the genocide goes on.
Mm.
And yeah, and then, yo, man,
That's rough.
you talk about it and you wish that all these governments we have, all of these courts and tribunals we have, and you can't get an idiot to stop genocide, trying to commit genocide to a people. I believe that in the try figure out, well, if the Nazis did it or tried to do it, we could do it and show them how to do it even better. Because when the Nazis do it, the whole world attacked the Nazis. Israel do it, the whole world turn them back.
Mm-hmm. Nobody sees
so,
this.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is straight
US,
crazy.
U.S. said they want to lower the temperature in the Middle East. If they want to lower the temperature in the Middle East and stop sending weapons to that terrorist state called Israel, uh, because right now, I mean, least if it, they always say if they walk like one duck and it quack like one
You
duck
look like a
and
duck.
it tastes like one duck, that one duck.
You're gonna taste it too?
Yes, and Israel walk like a terrorist, act like a terrorist, and I'm pretty sure they could do every other thing. I know I said that one. Where the terrorists they could get, we could do too. So we have to stop playing like that is not a terrorist, a sponsor of terrorism, because then they don't like Iran where have groups out there where they do their terrorist activities. The Israeli government they do their own terroristic activities.
Makes no sense.
You know, so we got to stop the play, man. You know, we got to stop the play.
You know, yesterday I
do what
read
you have to
about
do.
Mpox. Mpox.
Watch your mouth. Wait a second.
I read about Mpox.
What that?
Mpox. Google it. It was part of our international
Mpox.
news. Yes.
M
Mpox.
P-O-K.
P-O-X. Like chicken pox. Mpox.
Mpox.
Yes.
Oh,
What are you saying?
it's a disease.
Yes, it is.
Mpox is an infectious viral disease that can occur in humans and other animals. I like the way how they put that, and other animals, because we do know we are. Symptoms include a rash that forms blisters and then crust over, fever, swollen lymph nodes. The illness is usually mild, and most of these infected will recover within a few weeks without treatment. So where this come from now? This is a new thing, or this always been here?
It's something that has been around since the 70s when they found out that it affected humans, and so many people have died from it, Steve.
Really?
A lot of people have died from Mpox, and we're,
They said that the antivirals would be the treatment to that. Tecovirimat, prevention, smallpox, Mpox, vaccine, hand washing, covering wash, PPE, social distancing. Wow.
They say my editor had most cases are mild, but it can kill. Did you know that?
Yeah. You know, it seems like we don't have a lot of
another-
anything. I don't think we
wait.
have much more at a new disease to go about
Really?
than we
Another
had back in
boy
the day.
is
You know,
here
I think it's
me.
just that they're more easily transmissible.
Oh,
We
yeah?
have more information, so we know who got these things right. That we probably would have never even known about some diseases only because we have television and social media. You know what I say?
I hear what you're saying. I'm telling you, another boy is here, but this one I love a
Sure.
lot. Yeah, I love this one a lot.
Oh, say last time we there, I never loved so much.
I love him, but I love this one a lot.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right. Finally, a growing body of evidence suggests that sexual transmission is the predominant mode of transmission for the Mpox virus.
Right.
We therefore conclude that Mpox is a sexually transmitted disease. You see, Miss Love, why I never want to tell you that part there?
Because I wanted you to Google it. I wanted you to understand what we're doing. So, the World Health Organization, to declare a public health emergency of international concern, it's the highest level of alert.
Who did that?
You think you're gonna get me to say that again? No. The World Health
Really?
Organization.
No, I didn't hear you. The world. Oh, who? Oh, okay, very good. Who did that? Yeah, gotcha. So
Yeah.
they're
Yeah,
declaring that for
declaring-
Mpox.
So let me read a little bit. I found this to be interesting, and we should take heed. It says
Yes.
more than 15,000 Mpox cases and 461 deaths are reported on the continent of Africa. We're talking about this year so far. You heard?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the
Re-
continent of who?
Africa.
Africa.
Africa. Africa. Africa. All right. So more than 15,000 mpox cases and 461 deaths were reported on the continent this year so far, representing 160% increase from the same period last year. Things to look at, things to, you know,
Yeah. Well,
things to be aware
I
of.
could only draw but one conclusion from that
What would that be?
finding, Miss Love.
Hmm.
Africa, a very sexy and romantic country. They know they play. So mpox is being spread by sexual intercourse. So
Intercourse, yes.
we suggest stop having sexual intercourse for at least 3 weeks. Right, Liz?
My Ras is saying, you don't want to know what he's saying, but yes, 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 yes. All right, so we're going to take a commercial break right now because it's that time of the morning. We want to say thanks to our sponsors for making this deal possible. We have Grace Kennedy Belize Limited, Atlantic Insurance, San Pedro Belize Express, Simon Kwan, Digi, Voltrus, Lenny Bailey, and the merengue. Tell us what it is.
The Belizean
Belizean
merengue.
merengue.
We have to you get Lenny Bailey's Belizean merengue song. You video yourself and a partner or a group
Dancing or a
doing
group.
the Belizean merengue. You email it to the provided email, and you could win yourself some US ducats.
Yes. And then we also have Flores Furniture, Bronx
Yes.
Auto Rental. There is a song competition going on, you know, and that's part of the September celebrations, by the way.
$20,000, my gal.
Boy, I don't know what we're waiting on.
Yeah. We're gonna start to write the wee song as this one
my
done.
favorite. I got my favorite who I'm rooting for, and I just might go out.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'd root for the one we win.
501
Yes.
Repairs. We also have Restaurant Azteca. You heard. And ICB, of course, Heritage Bank, Enrique Martinez and Sons, Ling Long Tayo,
Ling Long.
CG United, Contour Cable, Cajalpech Village Resort, Belize Vision Center, SSB, Cartouche Trucking Brothers, Habet, the Belize Carnival Association. Yeah, they're having a Miss Senior and Junior Carnival that's taking place shortly.
Okay.
And then we also have BCCI as a sponsor for this too. So thank you guys so very, very much for being a part.
I saw a post on
this
Facebook, please.
What's the post?
And they showed you 2 slices of white bread with sugar and cinnamon on it.
That's what
and
you
it
like
says
to
that
do, though.
Yeah, and it said that when I was a child, this is how tough life was.
That's how
May I
good
say
life
to the
was.
person that put up that post, mix you!
That's how good life
Because
was.
that is still a delicacy right there.
Right.
Every now and again, when I don't know the way I want to eat, I go haul out
You
one.
find that.
And I can't eat 2 or 3. I go haul out like 6 slices of bread. And I do my cinnamon toast. What a poor man cinnamon toast? What are you
Of
talking
course, I
about?
love it. Anyway, we got to
Hannah
take a break.
Hannah call it flat cinnamon roll.
Flat cinnamon roll. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Take a break and come back with our guests and more morning stew. And we've made it so far. We're on the hump.
We're on the hump.
Mm-hmm. Midweek.
It's only downhill from here.
Oh, you got that right. Maybe on the handle too, huh?
Oh, you mean?
Ah, there you go. Break and come back. Thank you very much, Miss Christy, darling. We are back. It's Wednesday, and in studios with me. Where's my boy? Yeah, there he is. Look who's in studios with me.
That's the one and only, the legendary, multi-talented brother David Obi.
I'm getting the
What?
audio. Yeah.
Try now. Dana there outside. I asked me not too long ago, brother David, no, that at the studio, true? I
Why,
said,
she
I'm
was
not
gonna
sure.
come?
It's because if me there, I don't want to go, you know.
Oh,
I said, oh,
snap.
man. I had to tell you. So, morning, brother David.
Good morning, my brother. Always a pleasure to hear your voice.
And same here, same here. I know you just finished off your a nice thing over the Ibo town with the Emancipation Day. How did that go?
Yeah, I think everything really move forward in the right direction with the whole program, right? Whatever Lee humps we might run into, we just to jump over there. We're not to go under them, we go over and around them. So it look good and it feel good.
All right. Do me a favor. There's one worthless person there behind you. Make sure you give one 2 meat pipe and half for me, please.
So how you do, my brother? And how you do, man?
I know you do bad at all, brother David. We are over here, you know, and the stew has been bubbling.
Yeah.
And you know, when we heard that you had new release coming out and stuff like that, you know, we wanted to
So early,
chat
man.
with you, make you know
Well,
that way to
that's
go
fine.
on.
You're welcome, brother David.
Yeah.
Anything for you.
Thanks very much, Lisa.
You're welcome. Anything for you. You can call me and tell me you want to come on tomorrow, and you'll be back on tomorrow.
Exactly.
That the whole establishment of Partridge Street.
No, it's a Mandela Drive now.
Amandala Drive. Okay,
Yes.
great. Congratulations.
Thank
Well deserved.
Yes.
Well deserved.
We wait for a Mandela Drive song in a Congo music style.
Well, it might happen now that he had this now. You never know.
There
It
you
might
go.
blow in at the wind and come right to the soul.
Exactly.
That's how it works, right?
Of course.
So
tell
what's
us
been going on with you, brother
what
David?
you have, brother David.
Well, fortunately, we get some inspiration over the last year, right? You know, because
Okay.
the inspiration not flow as often as it used to. When you're younger, they like, you know, have all this thing where just come out of you, right? And as you get older, you get less scarcer. But I'm very fortunate that in the last year we did get some nice, powerful inspiration. Not as much, but stronger, I think, you know, the message even better. So we finished 3 songs. Now that we don't have to do a whole album when we do music again, you know, first we used to have to do a whole album. Now we could do 1, 2, 3, any amount of song we could and put it on the digital platform and, you know, get to the radio and move forward with that, you know. So that I'm blessing in a own way, you know. But we have 3 songs, Umbaya, where really have one very strong Afro-Caribbean beat. And then we have and then we also have New World Order, where we send out that message to people for realize within our New World Order things have changed. It's not the same world where we're in like 5, 8 years ago. Things change right in front of our face, and if you don't really know where they're going wrong, it could be very, very, very confusing, you know. So we send out that message. Only he who feels it knows it, because it's a new world order. So I really feel good about that inspiration. And also the song One Love, we worked on that song for a while, and we did get some international interest, and we bring it back home and touch up, do some more touch up on it and thing, and so we release it now. I think it's at the final time we release it. So I'm happy with the 3 songs and we release very, very much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you, the One Love, we like that one because everybody know that there's only one love. They write up on the shoe all the time. So, yes, respect to that.
Yes, sir.
And right now we were talking last week that Buju Banton, I believe, they in Facebook, they all over Facebook. But
Yeah, I
he
see
was
it too.
complaining that the new Afro beats that's coming out, they're not talking about the plight of their country.
The positiveness.
And and what I like about you is all of your albums. So I've been following Brother David from the first time I hear Tribal Vibes there. That's my all-time favorite song in life. From the first time I hear that, realize that for every one of your albums, your songs are positive. Your songs give one message. They talk about pride and they talk about, all kind of thing where they find much in a music nowadays.
Yeah. I really feel blessed for that kind of inspiration, you know what I mean? Well, I put in my time for be that way. Like, plenty of people think that you could just write that kind of lyrics just like that, but you have to read, you have to pay attention to, you have to really pay attention to where they go around you in order to get that kind of information, so you could put it in your music. Just drop out of the sky.
No,
Sometimes people think you could just listen to the news and you could write lyrics in kind of way, or you have people just talk and no, you really have to put in some time, like everything else. If you want to do it on a certain level, you have to put in a certain amount of time. So my youthful time, I did spend a lot of time to read. I read from Marcus Garvey's Stolen Legacy, the Bible, the part of the Quran. I had me fortunate that as a young man, I take time with my dictionary for read with my dictionary. Because a lot of time people want to read without the dictionary, and that not work. So it helped me know that I could share this type of a message with my people. So it really make my job as a Belizean musician very, very healthy and make I feel good about myself and my life at this time, So thanks for they identify with the fact that that's the way we do. Because if we may do that too and the people wrong, they identify with the way they do, they're not a good feeling either, So
Yeah.
I think that the way they catch the Afrobeat brethren, because the mulatto they're very young, right? So when you're young, they sing about certain kind of thing, except for a few of the young musicians, they may get that teaching, Take one little while for.
I know that when you were young, you stand up in a river to play electric guitar with no shut on.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand the importance of the one time Lisa me mentioned about sex symbol. That me blow my mind, man. I never heard that one yet, but I could relate to the statement, right? But I'm not aware that that's a part of the thing, right? You have to give yourself to the people, every way you could. If you have it, whatever you have, you share with the people. So I'm not aware that. No, at this age, I don't really have to do it like that. I try to do it when they perform.
Oh.
When they perform. Take off your shirt and stand up in a river no more, right?
No, I don't really do that one there again.
No,
right
you don't want to
again.
do that.
I don't do that. That's for a different age and time.
Oh.
Right?
Been there, done that. That's very good.
Yeah.
You ever thought about revisiting some of your big hits and like coming out like with a compilation album? Maybe you'll hit one couple of them and remake a few. You ever thought about doing things like that?
Why?
No, really. I don't get that, and I still did create. Right? Remember, I tell you, I was
Why
still.
you want to touch a good thing?
But
No.
the compilation, that's a good idea where musicians use. One lot of musicians use it over the Kobe time. Even me, I visit one lot. I visit one lot. That's the one reason why the song "One Love" get released now again, because when we release it first, in my song everything correct. But you had time for listen to it more and you get more critical about it and you want it to be better, you know what I mean? So one compilation that probably can come up down the road, Brad. After they make more new music, you start look back on anything and next you make one compilation. And then you cultivate up some of them and leave it more with something. And then you put it out again, right? That part of the industry now. Yeah, everybody tend for
compilation is done when you have a lot of hits there. It's not necessarily because you're stopped. It's when you have a lot of hits, and you got one lot of hits. And you said the good thing, because sometimes you listen to a song and you say, you know what, if one lead cowbell me there right there, or if one lead something like that, because I know Sparrow spent the last 10 years of his life. Every couple of years, they redo and remake and sample.
I see it clear even in my case too. And like how we got the studio, it happens sooner or later, Sooner or later, it happens. So I appreciate you to mention it and bring it to more life. So we look on it more seriously, The part.
And one thing where you don't have to worry about, Brother David. One thing where you don't have to worry about, because your career still there. When you go about, people still want to see you. They got some artists that are foreign, where when the career start to go down, they start to sing gospel. We know that you don't have to sing no gospel, right? No. They got a lot of them big ballet, like Lady Sa, right? Remember Lady Sa?
Yes, Marion Hall.
Yeah. Well, the thing about it, I always thinking in the back of my mind, my first song I ever write, named Children. To me, that's a form of gospel. Sing praises to our Creator. You know that our chorus.
Right.
Sing praises to the Creator. That's our gospel song to me, right? You know, in a own way. You
Brother
dig?
David, for those who don't know, how long have you been doing music?
Girl, you know, I may think about it. Wait, make I think again, and I may come up with about. I say, I have to really say I started around when I'm 18, right? So
Okay.
that's about 50 something years, 52 years or something like this now.
Oh, wow.
I did the music, and you had little breaks in between, but mainly I am person when after I'm done with sports, because at 18, 19, before I'm an athlete, and when I start the music, I up to now I tell myself, man, you know, even this man when I drive the car, I say, man, by the time I start the music, you know, really, you know, they both, you know, they do this, then do something else, then you try, no, you just stick to music, and that's an honorable feeling, you know, I mean, that you make up your mind this is the way you want to do, and you do it.
Oh, okay.
You know,
What was your sport of choice? What was your sport?
Football.
Well, like I said earlier, football always the wrong, you know. I'm a like goal, and I'm a goalkeeper. I never so like the other thing, they get bounced out, and I like the goalkeeping thing. And then after that, I got into track and field. I do very good in that technical when I'm good at technical, right? And after that, I got into boxing. That when I look for come out of school. Yeah, man.
Of course.
I never
Woo,
did it.
he I'm one of the greatest athlete, period. Go ahead.
I always thought Brother David was a lover, not a fighter.
Well, boy, you say I fight, but in a different way. They're not gonna fight on the street, you know. I gotta fight in the ring. You dig what I mean? Right there, Rogers Stadium. I fight at Rogers Stadium right there. I win my championship right there. Right, and Palace Theatre. Then time Palace me they into.
All right, we have a call.
Yeah.
Hold on, please. Good morning. Hello.
Yes, ma'am. God bless.
Hi, Casale.
Mr.
God
Brother
bless you
David.
too.
Music since Glenwood days by Pongyard Bridge. Ain't that right, Brother David? This is Glenwood's nephew from Dangriga, who's always harassing you. Brother David moved to Belize back in the early 80s.
Yeah.
I was his classmate with Kenami, his older sons, played basketball on my same team, and Ross Indio, his other son. Yeah, he had 3 sons, and I went to school with Kenami, that's my best friend. Yeah, Brother David, I talk to him once in a while when I'm going on vacation. You know, I met him at my uncle thing in Hollywood Park, so we always talk about music a little bit, but he's a good person. My best song I like from him, I'm going to believe, was Experience, back in 1985. Experience!
Yes, sir.
That was the song, Brother David.
Yes, man.
Song, Mr. Brother
That-
David.
that-
You know me from Dangriga. Sir?
I think that when we first, if you want to put it there, we first Belizean classic. I hear when I think about experience, that's how I see it, right? Because when that song they come, like the first time now we country here, one Belizean artists where they sing this type of a music, you know, experience. Everybody carry their own experience. I mean, they use one reggae beat, so the people may relate to it and everything. And that I'm like the beginning of everything, my brother, experience. That the song will really start the journey. So
Yeah, I remember when you moved to Belize. I moved to Belize the same time you moved all your kids to Belize.
84.
Back in the early 80s.
84.
I think it was yesterday, sir.
Yeah, 84. Yep.
Yes, sir. Anyway, sir, I'm going to see your son later on because me and your son still hang out to do for you think, but decided to go blow for you think. You know what I'm saying? That's my wife or life. But anyway, sir, you have a good day.
Thanks, brother. Thanks for the call,
Thank you,
yeah.
Casale.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
When Casale said Mr. Brother David, like when Hannah met Satan and they said, "Morning, Mr. Satan," just no song correct, Mr. Brother, yes. Yes.
So what do you
But
say?
Brother David,
What would you
Huh?
say? What would you say?
where you going, Satan?
No,
I
about Brother
don't say-
David. You say Casale, say Mr. Brother David.
Yeah, he said Mr. Brother David.
But what
You-
would you
you-
say?
You know, so
Brother David?
yeah, but you know when I realize I'm they get Lee older and everything will change for me.
Uh-oh.
That when they start calling me Mr. Brother David.
Like what Casale did just
Yeah, when you hear that, I remember the first time when I heard that, I said, something they change, right? By the time,
Yeah.
once you put on the Mr. before the Brother David, that means a different kind of perspective than you see. But it's all cool, you know. I mean, the whole vibe is positive, right?
Right? I remember I saw one thing one time where it say, you know, you to get old. They say, if you slip down, they say, if people laugh, you're still young. Is some of the people run to help you. Ask you if you're all right. You know, so, yeah.
That's another way to look on it, Dick.
Exactly. Are you working on another one of those things where classical pieces, because you the man who got your Congo music and you jam, leave rock and everything, but it seems like you really have one fondness of jazz because you try include a jazz song or a jazz beat, you know, on most of your album.
Yeah, well, no, I love jazz music because I one of the highest form of music. Because of being a musician, I aware of that, right? The things about jazz musician do really amazing. You know, he really way over there, right? But I never really aspire for being a jazz musician because of my creativity. You know,
Yeah.
I always create lyrics and I play my guitar different and write song and compose and so when you want, to me, most jazz musicians that people just sit down and either they learn to read and write and then study the instrument inside out and you know, but then my inspiration may come different. I get some of that.
Yeah.
I get some arrangement. I get lyrics. I get so I just enjoy where I have and I focus on that.
Okay.
Rather than to try to be one jazz musician, and I make people will love jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz, uno go ahead and learn that for be jazz musician, and then make I do where I do, cause I best at this and uno best at that. Cause usually if the jazz musician not sing and create music like where I do, you know, usually they just really go
Yeah.
off and things, right?
Right.
And then jazz musician, I think that then jazz musician they get away with one travesty sometimes, you know, brother David.
Well, what you say?
Because
A travesty.
one
Oh, okay.
travesty.
Yeah,
Because when you listen to like Dave Brubeck, Take 5,
Oh,
or you
gosh.
listen to
Oh,
listen to some Miles Davis or some other
Coltrane.
wicked
Oh, yes.
Coltrane and all of them. That's jazz. You're listening to jazz, do you? They get that beat. But
Yes,
then
sir.
they have this improvisational jazz. Where it sound to me like everybody can drink must about half liter of liquor, smoke 1 ounce of weed, and everybody they play their own thing. One they play vitamin A, one they play high C, one they play C sharp. You know.
I don't like that one.
Yeah,
I like the
yeah.
classics. Give me the
And again, I'm glad you pointed that out because when you said jazz, they had different layers of jazz. That
Yeah,
jazz don't mean that
that's
one
crazy.
song.
Yeah,
you
it's
think you
not
have
one
different.
sound.
Yeah, you had different people went to jazz different kind of way, but that's still jazz, right? You know, so you have to find out which one of them you really like. That ta-da, 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 ta-da. Remember that one of my big hit with the saxophone, brother name. Ta-da, ta-da.
Grover Washington.
Glover.
Well, correct. You see,
Grover
I can
Washington,
you take like that. That one form of jazz, but that like one kind of commercial
Exactly.
type of jazz, but that's still jazz, you know. So,
Well, I like about you when you get Congo music, there's one form of Congo music, Brother David do it best, Congo music.
and you get
That's
you
right.
get the Afro Caribbean song, and I again like you say, because I'm a lead input with jazz, I try put jazz in the music, I try put
Yeah.
rock in the music, but I put it in for my terms, right? I not turn it
Exactly.
into that, you know. I just put it, but it like you say, you hear it in there. And that's one of the
No,
things
very
when
true,
make
brother
the
David.
music sell over the
Very
years,
true.
you know, with the tourists, when they hear the music, they hear the rockiness. So right away they say, "Oh, we didn't know music comes from Belize like this,"
Yeah.
and they love it because then they hear for their music in it.
You,
dig?
you see, and I'll tell you something, because you the one of the people who have the pedigree for do it.
Cause you can't do it if
Ask
you don't have it.
Lisa.
Huh?
Yeah, ask Lisa how much time we'd have various artists on, and every now and again we'd suggest to them, make an album for the tourists.
Yep.
Make an album that you specifically want to put that in tourist destinations.
Yep.
You know, redo some rock songs, redo some jazz and like that. The songs
Yep.
where they are recognized. And I think that you would have killed with something like that.
But you say again to like that, you only could do that if you know for do that, you know.
Exactly.
If you don't know for do
Fair to
that.
say, you would have do that great.
Correct. You see, like no, with the time where I have now the space where I don't know that I don't reach one certain kind of establishment with the Congo music in my country and one great part of the world too. I could more experiment with rock music because I always love that one of my next love, you know, the rock music, right? The real hard rock
Yeah.
music, right? I grew up in that.
ACDC.
Yes, I grew up in
Ah.
that. My brother I gone all the concert there. I don't have no idea the Pink Floyd, Black Sabbath, Led Zeppelin, Genesis. One time in the name, I made the name some of their names up on a radio interview, and the man left him mouth open because he know where they talk about. How you know all that group there? But one time in my life, when I used to listen to their music every day, you think? So they in me, and that's why they come out now in my music, in a Congo music, you think? So I bless that.
And I tell you, I could don't say the name of the album, Brother David. Congo plays some rock. Congo plays some jazz. That way, you see what I say?
I hear you. Well, you the plans on CD in my mind now. So and believe me, this at the time when I need it. Like I tell people with lyrics, I never did really have to ask anybody for lyrics. Usually come, I said, but now I have to think in terms of like what some of the artists then do. Get lyrics from somebody and then I do the music.
Of course.
You think? Because now I could see a part I need the help. You know. So now when you tell me again now that another farmer how I could and I still got some strength for doing anything, you know, but I don't really got the kind of strength like how I just got before for just jump up and do anything, right? You know what I mean? I know the musician there where they wrong me also. We work together over a period of time, so they understand where they talk about much better. Believe me, that make it a lot easier.
Buckright, they got a secret to feel youthful and energized. Huh? There are three of them before you go. I said, Ras Buckright behind you. Got the secret to being rejuvenated and energized. Well, there are three of them before you go.
Well, I want answer them three there. Make sure I don't forget them for two.
All right, very good. So,
you're gonna leave my rest alone.
When we could hear these three new songs you have?
I have 4 right now.
I left 4 songs, so whenever you're ready, please, if you find one or two where you love more than the others, please push them a little bit more for where the people could hear what we do. This, and I'm glad I remember this song that this release, I carried on a different spot. They're not a regular Congo music song, but they're still Congo music, right? But I carried them on a slightly different spot for every reason. Because music in the world continue to change, so you have to change kind of like you don't have to change completely, but you have to change somewhat, right? So I add some. So when you hear their music, you hear one different form.
Well, tell us about them before you leave.
Well, the first one, number one, the Umbaya.
Umbaya.
Yeah, that one strong Afro-Caribbean song, like the Afrobeat. Put it this way, one of my brethren, when he come from America, he stopped by the studio and I'm just to finish Umbaya. And as he walking, he said, man, that song they remind me what the brother name, some kind of boy.
Oh, Burna Boy.
Burna Boy. As he walking at the name, no, I never familiar the artist, but being a musician, I hear the name already because I study my business. But when he said, I recognize the name, right? I said, well, okay, that song good. He said, yeah, man. He said, this song kind of a completely different song. And then the other, number 2, Only He Who Feels It. Yeah. And then I add on New World, I add on to that. I make the name extremely long. Only He Who Feels It, New World, because I never want to wait till the people in hear me they sing about New World Order in the song. I want when they see the name, they read the New World Order so that they be aware that this is a New World Order where we're in a different time. No. Just be aware of it. And then One Love, of course. We always cry out to one another for respect and feel love for each other. So I really, and then my granddaughter do a strong backup vocal on that album, on that song.
Oh, okay.
You know, so, and she just do the recital like you say earlier, then get one scholarship for music. So now you study music on that level.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, so the fact that she did on that and she recorded it herself, sing it herself, I'm really proud of that. I hope somebody ask who this young lady already sing. So she could get a break. And then they worry about me. If she get that one, somebody ask her, who did this backup vocal eventually? Right? And the last one, the Igbo Tongue. We recorded that a couple of years back. But now that we pay more attention to the Igbo Tongue Festival, that song they could be utilized a little bit more. So we hear about Igbo Tongue. Like I ask the people to do, they put in the name Igbo Tongue in the internet and find out what it is and about what, so that when you come to the festival, you have a better idea the way. Because we got a lot of Igbo people wrong way. One lot of Fulani, one lot of Yoruba, one lot of, as a matter of fact, where I forget to tell them that, and I'm glad I remember this, where I forget me for telling that the council, Kremlin radio station not named the Mandingo station by accident. I'm not telling you, research the history of Kremlin radio station and you'll find out why the name Mandingo may show up.
Thank you, Brother David.
You have to do that kind of thing there, right? Otherwise, things will happen right in front of your face and you don't know why things happen in front of your face. So I tell you, But I've just said no, you're not telling them about that now, but now they get for say it on the radio. Do some research and you'll find out why this station the name Mandingo, and you'll get some serious African history out of it. So the same way with Igbo tongue, go in it and you'll find out a lot of things about yourself, because you have to know yourself. Put it this way, if you don't know yourself, my brother and my sister, you're in a lot of trouble.
You're in trouble?
You're in a lot of trouble, especially with this new world I don't know, on top away. So then at the fourth song where I bring for share with the station to the bread, and I'm really happy with them because we take with time, and another time like when we used to have to hurry, get the music done, we really take with time and get it done in a nice comfortable way. So hopefully you guys and the public at large will enjoy the music like most of the time we do, you know.
I asked you this question last year, Brother David, and I'm asking you again this year. The September celebration's coming up. What do you have a lineup for that?
Well, we don't have one show as yet, you know. And last year we did one at the Memorial Park.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we did get for the one at Memorial Park, which me cool. Cause long time we never do that, right? You know, we usually just do the show then. House of Culture, yeah, but we don't really do the September long time. So last year, I'm better fresh year, I forget to do one show there. And I would mind, the show that I think I want to do this year, I don't know if they still got the Bellikin show, right? I
Yes,
think
they
they still do. I mean, they plan for stop by there today, kind of late and everything, but I'm going to stop by and say, put down the name just in case there's somebody, you know, if you don't need, we call.
What do you mean?
Yeah, no, but that's how I deal with the vibe, because if you're not dealing with that, maybe you have to take one different kind of approach where we're not really into it. You know, I mean, just
you are Brother David, you can't arrive at any place late. When you get to that, when the meeting they start.
Well, but you see, but you see that because you see through your eye that way. But remember, not everybody got your experience to see through that way. They take one certain kind of experience for consider through that eye. Believe me, that you not see that through that eye. Right? I know that and you know that. But I know everybody, and most of the time, the people that do that kind of booking don't really know that, so they don't look on it through the eye. And I am aware of that, so I deal with it in a reality. You think? You think? So I just go and say,
well, the show today.
Huh?
You dip on the show today. And if you call Lisa Frisco or me this evening and say, boy, I want to come back on tomorrow, you going back on tomorrow.
All right, but
anybody could
but
do
I
that.
told him
but
that.
but here the mentality where the deal between you and Lisa, the whole Amandala fence back at the fence, everything, whatever name you want, Inya, I know how everybody treat me Inya, because people in Inya understand why they do. Because if you don't understand why they do, you don't got the same value. And I am aware of that. So when I deal with people who don't really understand why they do, I don't expect them for think the way how I like them for things. So what I do, I go the extra mile for get it done, and when I don't do my part, I go home. I don't do my part.
Yeah, then when you done your part, you tell them next year, I hope I don't have to go through this again.
Correct. You think? The thing is, when I go, I say, well, if you don't book with this year, I just put it down for next year. And you done.
Yeah.
And I go home after that. You think? I mean, otherwise, I'm getting to something else.
One of the props I would like to give you is this Emancipation, the Emancipation Day that we just celebrated. There was a lot of people involved in that. But in my mind, Yaya was the pivot person. Yaya was the one that pushed that in my mind.
Yes, I agree with that too.
She was one that made that possible in my mind. And I'll tell you something, the first time I heard about Igbo Town was from Brother David.
Yeah.
Correct.
And every time I heard anything else about Igbo Town, Brother David involved.
Correct.
So in my mind, Igbo Town and all the celebrations and acknowledgement that we have is due in part a lot by you, Brother David. So I just want you to know that that's how we see that, you know.
I understand, and I'm glad you say in part, because the other two brothers, they were involved from the beginning also. Well, at that time, people don't know that me Nafti and Pilaf, right? So that made the three away get down and push the thing. It's just that, well, you know, either a person will step out, lead faster and lead longer, and I have stronger connection, so I carry it to another level quick. You know what I mean? But as it is right now, I just mentioned to them brothers, know that the works I do in Belize City from the time when I live there as one brother in the city, know that I draw. I want last year I give up, not this year actually, but last year I did give it up, the presidency for UNIA. I passed it on to one young lady by the name of Miss Taylor from from the Black Cross nurses. He say part of black. So I pass that on. And then now I tell Nafti and everybody pass on the Ibotong festival that is there in a certain kind of way. We go ahead and take it over and look into it and whatever we want to do with it. I don't do my part and thank God I reach one. So whenever you need me for complain or you need me for complain music, I want to come. But otherwise for that now I have to go rest myself because I know 40 again and I know 50 again, right? So I deal with the reality of my physical strength and I try not overdo it.
Right.
That.
Try not overdo it.
Well, I want to tell you, before you go, I want you to pick one part of that wall where you see empty because we have put the picture up there. Your picture up there too. You're the legend, Brother David.
Well, I appreciate it. I come in and they look around the wall and they see, I don't recognize everybody, but I know I recognize some. And I say, well, it's nice today. I see people on the wall in a cream, right? These are the solar one redemption people. So, yeah, it'll be appropriate, you know, and I always feel happy for it. But if not, I still happy for see other people on the wall, my brother. You know, I don't play the music.
No, and you deserve the wall, too. You deserve the wall.
Thanks very much. I appreciate
Find
that.
the artist now.
Yeah.
The artist at one point was in Belmopan, as far as I can remember. I don't know now where is the artist. But
Okay,
yes.
and whoever this artist is, this is a real good artist because you know I could actually recognize the people in planet, right? So you
Ray-Ban come in the studio one time and stood them right next to the picture there, and the man said, "Where this Bali look for me for?"
Cause you know Ray-Ban, you know the joke that I'm blazing warrior when you see here, you know that they come.
Yeah.
And you know the only thing we do, I never get for do that, but we have a song where we sing about Ray-Ban, first Mr. Peters, then Ray-Ban, then Lila Vernon, and then Pen Caetano, and then Andy Palacio, and then
Marshall Mess.
yes, Mesh Day in the song,
Yes.
and finish off with Brother David. And when the show done, I said, we missed that one song. The other songs there, we're really happy with everything, but I'm really at least just want to do that one song for pay with tribute to ancestors like it's supposed to be. But just say no,
Yeah.
we want to do that it for today. But another time you'll get a chance to do that. But yeah, that's the only thing I feel like I'm miss out on. When we're going. I like, you know, you have to do that, you know. So.
Yo, Lise, before Brother David go, I think we got time for stew and leave it. We
Of
got
course.
5 minutes for stew and.
Yes, we have.
We're not putting on the shoe with me. We're not shoe me with.
Don't get nervous.
We are right now. We are stew you right now because a lot of people know you, Brother David, but
they don't know you.
inside and out.
Right, they don't
know
know
you.
you.
Yeah,
They say you, but they don't know
yeah.
you.
That's for sure. That's for
But they
sure.
don't know your inner personality. So
All
I
right,
want to ask you a few
so you're
questions
about to be
where-
stewed, Brother David.
All right, go ahead and stew me, my brother. And my sister.
What? Because I know. What are your favorite sandwich?
Boy, I don't know a sandwich man. All right, I understand the shooting now, but I don't know a sandwich man. But make a think for a moment. Boy, I think it'll be egg and avocado.
Oh gosh. Oh
Egg and
gosh.
avocado.
Avocado.
Two of my favorite things.
If I want to make that way, I don't make avocado. Then you know
You
that
would do an
person, eh?
avocado toast.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
gosh.
avocado. I hear you talk about sugar and something earlier today.
Cinnamon and
local.
sugar.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
I don't know so much. I don't know so
All
much
right.
sweet now. At my age, you don't deal with too much sweet.
All right then. What about fried jack or tortilla? Which one you prefer?
But I love the two, eh? But where I find out lately, the way how tortilla used to make before, tortilla used to be thicker that you could have cut it and put like butter or put something in between it. When it's like in the 80s, early 90s. According to when I ask about it now, when I ask the people who make tortilla, why the tortilla so flat and you know got one fluffiness?
No stop.
Then so that's take the flour. So okay,
Nah.
that means they not got no control over that. So
Nah.
That's the way the answer where I get plenty
No,
time.
Brother David, no.
All right, but
No.
so to me, I love tortilla, but I know they get the kind of tortilla where I know and like. So
Okay, so
and I don't mind fried jack, but the amount of grease in the fried jack, I only take so much of that. But
So
I,
you would say tortilla.
but tortilla that tortilla that my thing
Okay.
when you
And
make
you,
good.
you
Yeah.
like the tortilla like blanket thick.
Yeah, fluffy
right.
where you could cut it and put something between.
Ooh.
You like
All
fluffy,
right.
fluffy
Meat
tortilla.
pie or tacos?
Huh?
Meat pies or
Meat
tacos?
pie.
Meat pie or
Or
tacos? None of them are not necessarily my choice, but if I have to pick one, I think I'd go with meat pie. If I have to pick one, because the tacos things set up in one kind of way, from a health perspective, because that's what I kind of think. I not to, I mean, the way how tacos get handled. No, if Lisa makes some tacos, or you want to make some tacos, that's different.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
But for go up on the street,
Lisa.
but for go up on the street and go buy the tacos, I kind of like leery about that, you think?
Okay.
So,
I don't realize I'd rather buy clothes to Brother David than food. Yes, yeah. All right. Next question.
Yes.
What's your scariest animal?
my scariest animal.
Uh-huh.
I think I have a call. They're not animal, but reptile, a snake. I think I really don't mess around with snake. I know like so
That's the one.
Yeah, because snake he
the
could
one.
be right there. He no see you and you no see him. And when he bites you, that could be the end of that right there. So to me, anything else gonna have to chase me first to catch me. But the
All
snake,
right.
the snake
No,
could be
these
right
are
there.
the questions and get tricky now, Brother David.
Uh-huh.
You ready?
Go ahead.
Hudut or rice and beans?
Why? I think if that's actually that would do it. Sunday the rice and beans.
Okay. Well, which would you prefer?
All right.
You know what? I look it right down.
Yeah.
Yeah, which would you prefer?
Because I have to go with rice and beans, but I make I explain. Because I
Okay.
know who do that one healthier food with the coconut milk and the beet plantain and the fish. So I know everything are healthier and so. And rice and beans, the way how the rice way, then they give you now the rice, that one thing. You know what I mean? The rice, something about the rice. So, and I eat brown rice, but I don't eat it all the time. And I like my stew chicken and I like my potato salad. I assume all of this is in the rice and beans.
Yes.
And fried plantain.
Yes.
So when I get my potato salad and my rice and beans and my chicken, I like turkey more than chicken really, right? The turkey part. You know have to be big.
I love turkey.
You give me turkey cuts and stew, and I good with that, you think? And
Yep.
I'm a right planting. I have to go with that, right? But the hudut part,
Very good.
Saturday, I want to eat my hudut.
Okay.
Good.
how that? Are they do good?
You're doing good. You're
That's
doing
why I'm
very good.
That's why I'm very diplomatic and say, you know they offend nobody.
Nobody.
10th or 21st?
Two of them, boy, because I even write one song because one time when the political people they try turn the people against the 10th and big up the 21st, and one time when they try put down the 21st to big up the 10th, something like that in the 90s. So I had to write one song that both of these historical days are very important to our history. We can't play with it. Not they have to play with whether 10th of September that true or not, that day in our history one kind of way part. If something never gone on, we wouldn't have been talk English. So something gone on.
Something happened.
Yep.
Right? So
We give you a pass for that one, then we give you a pass for that one.
and 21st
All right.
and 21st you have to respect that because that's our Independence Day. So straight up.
Yeah.
You dig?
And we still try to get that. All right. Do you prefer Brockdown, Punta, or Congo music?
Oh, that easy, man.
Oh my.
That one totally easy. I definitely going with Congo music. That's enough to put down the other genre of music.
Exactly. I hear you.
But I going with my
All right.
Congo music for every reason. What I know that you asked me that question, one of the things where when I finally did America and I wear broke down music, where I never so care about broke down music, the name. To me, I not like broke down, I like
What do you
Bill.
like?
I like Bill up. So I this is the first time I think at the voice list,
Oh,
because
okay.
I think the first time I read the voice it, right? Because I don't want to offend nobody.
Uh-huh.
But I don't like the idea, my teaching not teach me for broke down, my teaching teach me for Bill.
Bill up. Yeah.
For build up, you dig what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't so care for that word they broke down because one time when I play Mr. Peters and with the wrong with them man which one precious time in my life. Because when a lot of people know I played Mr. Peters so many years and for learn the song that believes, right? Mr. Peters take me on my wings. And plenty of time I left on stage with Mr. Peters and for make I remember the change and a simple change, he used to have to turn his head with me every time they change he twists his head. Then he twists his head. Then I only to change my guitar cards account of his head because I never hear the Belize music. The one thing when you live afar from your traditional music, when you come home, you don't really hear that music that kind of way, you know. It take one while. People don't know anything, right? But anyway, the Broke Down, I never did like that name. But when they explain to me, when I may say it very carefully, they said the reason why they say broke down because the music that just broke down. That just want free music where even when you play it, you just play. You know, remember Mr. Peter's music you start play and when you don't play, you say tan ta tan 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 tan. No arrangement, but they have no prettiness, no the wrongness.
You know,
for nothing, just play. And I remember one night we played Mr. Peters and so night he really done with the solo. Mr. Peters got really played the song for over 20 minutes and he loaned his solo, but we didn't enjoy it.
Yeah.
We didn't enjoy it.
My pa gave Mr. Peter his first accordion.
Huh?
My pa gave Mr. Peter the first accordion.
Oh, yeah?
He used to practice right at the house over there.
I'm not surprised at all because bassman, for you history, how you involved with music, you had to make conference on stuff.
Yeah.
So that
Rogers, one famous accordion player who used to sing in his nose. And him and Mr. Peters and he used to sit on the so and then tank up one battle and the whole crew gone. All right, what was your favorite movie?
Well, that's a good one for true. See, I not see one movie long time. I can see if I could bring up something out of the computer real quick. One movie. Boy, I don't really remember one right after. Because I not see one movie long time. I not see what I not gonna one movie place, to be honest. When I say long time, it's about over 25, 30, 40 years maybe. Wow. I don't really watch movie on TV. You know what I mean?
I want writing Deadpool and Wolverine for you then.
No,
before you go, maybe the only one I'd have thrown would have be Roots.
Okay.
Roots, yeah. Okay. Know that I think Roots. I think I'd kind of hold on to Roots.
I would have said the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Okay, yeah, I remember. Yeah, that and Cowboy. Yeah. I mean, they try going in that area there too with John Wayne and all of them, and Ray Rogers and all of them, but I never come up with nothing. So I end up the Roots thing.
All right, brother David, and two more questions. What's your favorite smell? What you like smell? I like smell bacon on a Sunday morning.
I like smell fever grass in the morning.
Oh.
When you buy fever grass, the whole house smell of fever grass.
Oh yes.
I like that smell there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And the final question: what do you believe happens when we die?
Why are they on?
Now Lisa come up with that one.
Lisa, a good one, man. Because I spent time to think about it, especially after this new world order, you know. And I get closer to that. I get closer to that line anyway, so I don't start thinking about it.
Oh.
You just did a middle age show.
No, I did in the evening now, boy. This is not 12 o'clock. I did around 3, 4 o'clock in the evening now.
Well, but daylight saving, so you get dark till late. You don't have to worry.
So ask me that again.
What do you think happens when you die?
Oh, when you die, I really hope that when you pass, you really go and you go down places where you meet a lot of people in a way you may know before. Like Mr. Peters and them, and I want to meet them and I want to play and sit down and play. Because they say that, you don't want to get into the religion thing too tough. But they say when you go here, the only people they want to do anything are musicians. Because you don't have to do nothing.
Yes.
You don't have to work, you don't have to eat, you don't have to drink. The only thing you want is music. So only we supposed to want to play.
Okay.
That's the story when you put in our head, no? From we small.
That's right.
So to me, one lead thing they way back in my mind that I want to see the people in again where gone before me. You know what I mean? And
all right.
That's the best I could do with that.
Okay.
Maybe that wishful thinking, no?
Yeah, just for the record, I hear that Heaven got Congo music to play all the time.
Huh? Yes. Yes.
Yes, I hear Heaven got Congo music to play all the time, and they serve meat pie.
And rice and beans.
David.
And rice and beans. One bonus question. One bonus question. What kind of juice do you prefer?
I think I really right now I did between watermelon, ginger, and carrot.
Oh.
Then are the three juices where I really deal and sour sap, boy. I can't live out sour sap.
4. Okay.
So I stop. Yeah. Then I'm a four juice where I deal with now. I soda's done for me. Orange juice, like the orange juice type thing done for me. Cause entire drink anything now my body say, hey, the way I drink this now. You think something happened inside and me will tell me, wait, the way I do this.
What
now.
happened?
Yeah. So I don't know. I have to choose my thing. So I did a watermelon, carrots, sour sap, and ginger, and water. And it takes some discipline. Me forget to that because me the man I like my cranberry juice. You know, when in the bottle. And
Yes.
And my grape cran. I just drink all one of that nearly every week.
That's not good for you then.
He proved lately after I must have did too much.
Oh.
I used to empty one of them bottle at least every week, a week and a half. And I got, if you go in my yard right now, you will find at least 10 of them bottle there. We're still there. So at one point when I never made it feel good, my body never made it feel too good. And so I had to stop all the things where I made it do, where I mean like, all the things where you just stop everything where you do excessively and then start over and it work because now I feel much better in myself.
Oh, okay.
And that's why I could narrow down my juice to then 3 juice to that
Four.
kind of way. Yeah,
Four
four
juice.
juice.
Oh, okay.
You dig?
All
But
right.
you like one drugs to eat, Brother David, because I feel like having you in at the studio today, we've had our Brother David fix. For
Well,
a while, we haven't seen you in a while. You come in, we link with you, we talk with you, and we feel better. We
Thanks,
feel like
man.
we could move on. You know what I mean?
Likewise, man, the same thing from my side too. For I come in, I feel welcome and I listen to Lisa and I listen to you and Lisa they talk and I tell the Virgin listen to creativity right here. You think? So anytime I hear creativity, I really go in a different zone because when you know they communicate and just say ad lib and things, people think that right so, but that
No,
a certain
it's not.
form of creativity for keep on the radio and keep people interested. As easy as that look. You think? So I come in and I sit down and I enjoy for a nicely 20-30 minutes or something like that. You know?
Well, there's about an
The time
hour.
go by too fast, too, man. But do me a favor, Brother David, because my wife there, they feel a little bit under the weather, like how it rain. He only begs that they never go under the studio and say, "Yeah, man, leave here for me." Dana, I talk to you right now. Tell us something, Brother David.
That morning, girl, and all the time, whenever I talk to your husband, I think about you. Simply because you always big me up, you always make me feel good about myself. And that a lot of household could do what I want to do. You see how that a lot of household could do, like what the brethren do. Brethren, break or hear my wife love you up. And my wife, not any man have that humbleness and that secureness about himself, right? So I really appreciate when you do that with your wife, my brother. And my sister, thanks very much. I do appreciate your whatever you want to call it, right? I do appreciate it. Thank you, girl.
All right. Thank you so much.
And
Brother David.
hopefully I get to see you soon.
Hopefully.
And the performance so you can enjoy your music again too. You know what I mean? Thanks, Ray.
Right.
Brother
Always
David, can you take us out to a commercial break?
Brother David.
Can you please take us out to a commercial break?
I can see if I can remember that. No, thanks very
you.
much, everybody. Lisa and Bridget, thanks very much. I want to thank the management at Crema also as we continue to move forward. And now we must take a commercial break and we'll be right back.
Hey, that's something. Yay.
Thank you
I
very
like
much.
that, man. We are hire you. We are hire you.
We'll
Thank
be
you.
right back.
You got it. Thank you, Brother David.
Thanks, my sister.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for welcoming me.
You're welcome. I'm in the company of many men, by the way, in case you did not know. I'm in the company of men. Men. Championship men. Get it together, Lisa. This is championship thing. It's a championship business. Guys, good morning. Oh, there he is.
Manly men.
Manly man.
That's right.
Hey, mind group.
Good morning, everybody.
Yeah.
Good morning, guys.
Morning, Lisa.
Morning.
Congratulations, first of all, congratulations.
That's
We
not what
knew
you
that
say,
it was-
Steve. Steve, that is not what you say. You say congratulations. Congratulations.
Oh, yes. Congratulations, because we knew that it was hurricane season.
Yes,
And
we did.
we knew that, during hurricane season, if anybody else want to win, they have to play the game when they're not hurricane
fix
season,
it.
because hurricanes always don't
Fix
win.
it, Terry. You're
Was
far
it-
away from me.
Yeah.
Fix it.
It was a very, very exciting season, too.
Yay. Yes. I like
So,
this, Terry.
Mr. Gordon, could you please introduce our other two guests to our audience?
For those who don't know.
No problem. To my right, which will probably be the left on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
all right, is Dr. Paul Flowers. Senior.
Yay.
Yeah. He's the general manager.
Dr. Paul.
He's the general
Dr. Paul,
manager
there
for
used to
the
be a
team.
radio show about you way back in the 70s, you know.
Yes, I grew up.
Hey,
I
go-
grew up on that show. We went to bed at night in Belize. All the lights are off, and Dr. Paul used to play
Dr.
on the radio.
Paul.
yes.
Oh, there
That's
you
right.
go.
I've been, to be honest, I've been called Dr. Paul since I was like 6 throughout
Wow.
my life. That's always been my name.
Really?
Wow.
And then next to
Really?
him, we have the CEO of the team, Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Gilbert Gordon, Gilly G.
Yay.
Good morning, Krim. Good morning, Belize. We're here again from
What's
last
up,
year.
Gilbert?
Uh-huh. And these are people that I've known for many, 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 many years. I'm just saying.
Stop
For
the
sure.
show off, Lisa.
I'm not
Stop the
old,
show
but
off.
I'm just saying I've known these people. Come now, work with me.
Good.
Championship man.
Okay. Well, I'm sure you know big people. So,
Of course, I know you, don't I?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what's the final wrap up? What is going on now? There was the big celebration and everything.
Dr. Paul, where do you come in?
Right there, Dr. Paul comes in.
Well, the basketball in Belize, as I see it, has a very specific role,
Mm-hmm.
and that is to provide a safe, nice environment where the young people, the kids, the families can come out, they can dress up, they can be in an air-conditioned environment, and they can be entertained at a very high level. And that's kind of like our mantra. So when people say, well, what's next? I don't see it as an end. I see it as a respite, like give somebody else
Mhm.
a break,
A break.
right? So that we can come back and provide that service to our community that they desperately need. You know, the young people they need to go out, they need to mix up, they need to find husband and wife. You know? So, but they need a safe environment, and the
Yes,
environment
they
that we
do.
provide for them speeds up their maturity.
Mm.
And it forces them
Mhm.
to advance at a rate that is not the best thing for the society. I prefer stay at
Yeah.
a distance, just pass each other, get to know each other that way. And then also for the older people, like myself,
Uh-oh.
you want to be able to look around and see what the society looks like.
Mhm.
And oh, look on this one grandson, oh, look on that one
Look
son,
at that,
you know.
how your microphone
So-
is blocking your face, Paul. Look
Say
on the
again?
TV screen and see how the microphone is blocking your face.
Yeah, we don't want
Fix
that.
it,
We don't.
please. I beg you do. Yes.
Then girl, they say we can't see what Paul look like. Good.
Man, they used to that type of thing. They have
Aye, we have to excuse him, huh?
Yeah, it's good now.
Better?
Yeah.
Much
Is it
better.
the pickup wise is good,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So when people say, well, what's next? Well, we don't think it's a what's next. We think it's the special thing has come to town and they've entertained everyone, and then now you need that period
Mhm.
where you miss it. You
Yeah.
You need that period so that when
Ah.
it comes back, you got
Gotta be
energy.
harder,
Yes. So it's
stronger.
just there's a time and place for everything,
Mhm.
and there's a time for us to miss it now. Because
Okay.
it's coming bigger and brighter.
For sure.
Yeah, but
So where the try says that absence to make the heart grows fonder.
Definitely.
See, now I shall come up with that one
Definitely.
there, boy, you can't say.
But
I
sometimes
mean,
it makes it wonder.
I just come up with that
Oh,
one.
you
there
hear
just now.
Terry?
But I gotta tell you, I
Steve,
gotta
you
tell
heard what Terry said?
What you say?
I say, but sometimes it makes it wonder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you see that? You
Yeah.
wonder about the next season.
There you
Because
go.
I tell you, I can't even imagine what Belize would be like without
Without
the
basketball?
basketball season. Because, I mean, it would have been dead. It would have been, we look forward to that. You guys are our NBA. So when you guys go on a break, we the fret. We want to know, man, when then they come again, who they play the next basketball game? I gotta tell you something. By my house, I got one basketball court where the kids they come and play. And from kids who are 5 years old, they come here and they play basketball until now they're bigger. My daughter 13, all the boy at the village, Terry. All the boy at the village want my daughter to play on a team because she could beat Alain.
Wow.
So, yeah, now they go to the basketball court in at the village and they play out there and they really play good. We have a young man here named Daniel Brackett. We work with the kids and like
we know him.
You know, pushing.
Oh, you guys
them
know
with
him?
basketball.
Oh.
Huh?
Steve, they know Darnell.
Yeah, we know him.
You know the man, right?
Yeah, we know him.
So, one of these days, you don't have to bring the Hurricanes or the defenders. Don't have to play for we young people.
Snap.
No defenders.
Snap.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
sorry.
it'll be good if the defenders
I'm
were
just trying to
there.
be
We can't
diplomatic.
bring them, but you know, or we don't see things the way the rest of the world see. We see it as basketball, basketball growth, and basketball development. You know, when we're competing. You know, if the marble, if the fried jack, who get the most Johnny cake. When we're to compete, you compete. But we're not in competition season right now, and when we're not competing, we're always coordinating and cooperating. So we've entered the season of coordination and cooperation. So whosoever goes down there, you know, we just want the basketball to grow in that area and for the kids to be inspired by the highest level. So let's figure it out.
That's what we do.
Gilbert, you should have a belly behind you with the camera.
Yes.
He me for we forward by my basketball team, but you should have to worry never continue.
So you think the man could sign with the Hurricanes?
Highland.
No man, I don't know. I think a man could have signed with a tropical depression.
I just want to add a little bit to what Paul was saying. What we're trying to do as a society and also as the Hurricanes organization, we have tried to provide a family-oriented atmosphere at the Civic Center, where we provide pure, clean fun. You can bring a small toddler all the way up to granny to attend our games, and we try to make it as respectful as possible and to provide the highest level talent that people feel as though that they're getting value for their entertainment dollars that they're spending. And this has been going on since 2014 when the NEBL started and Hurricanes entered in 2015. During that time frame, 2015 until 2019, the season was running very smoothly, everything was going great. And then COVID hit in 2020, and so we had to break for a period of time. And the Belize society, they were longing for some form of entertainment because we could not mass gather during 2020 like 2022. And so when the BEBL, when we changed the name to BEBL and we resumed back in 2023, the massive crowd that came back to basketball. And even this year, 2023, 2024, when we had these challenges and obstacles and issues throughout the season, the Belizean society still supported basketball. And we have realized that this plays an important role in our society. And as leaders and as individuals who have had the different type of teams from different districts, the respect that is being given to the sports, I think that we need to delve a little bit more into getting assistance from I would say from the governmental aspect and also assistance more from the business aspect, because you said it quite rightfully that this is something that the Belizean people look forward to, and we need to invest in it. A good example is we have the Mexican Center right there. That's a very wonderful basketball auditorium. But because of, I think we had a hurricane during about 2 years or 3 years ago, the roof came off and that center have been dilapidated and is running down, and
You're
nobody...
talking about Lisa?
Yeah, I think Hurricane Lisa, yeah. And nobody is paying attention. Nobody's paying attention.
Right in front of me.
I didn't want to call the Hurricane name because I know Lisa would have said something. But I want to really get my point across. In that we're not paying attention to the sport that is bringing value to society, where we have young kids coming up and seeing positive entertainment, positive role models, you know. And this is where we need to be focused on. Yes, we have other events that are out there that people are being drawn to, but basketball is one that I believe the Belizean society have been drawn to, and we need to pay more attention to it from a private sector perspective, from a governmental perspective. We need to be able to see it and see the value of it and how this could be an avenue for young kids to be able to draw onto and to get them out of the situation that they're in.
Very well articulated. That is a thing that we've always said. Sports, no matter what type of sports, if you could get your country behind it, it uplifts the country mentally and financially, because every time on a full-up civic, that, you know, that is a financial benefit. And I think just the pride that it gives people when they're backing their team, the excitement. I mean, I believe that there should be piles of money pushed into sports, and especially basketball at this season, at this point. And I'll tell you why. Because of all the sports where they're out there. Respect to everyone. I think that basketball is still the one where the Belizean public, they really follow. Football, they do too, you know.
Of course.
They do too. But I think that basketball got the lead thing for it, because we compare our teams to the NBA teams. We compare our players. Who da for we LeBron? Who da for we Curry? Stuff like that. And I think the excitement is always there. And we miss on the ball when another play. Another trick, you. We miss having Terry here, because Terry always come in with one poem. I don't know if Paul and Gilbert are going to poem before they go. I know
There is a poet. There is a poet.
That's
Yeah.
He knows what to articulate himself.
In front of Gilbert and in front of Paul, I want to big up Terry personally, because there is an energy that it takes to promote an event and to hype an event and to make people want to go to the event. And if I was a member of the opposing team where the Hurricanes made play, after Terry don't talk about it, I know I'm going to that again. Because, yes, you know, I mean, the man just know what to do. And the trio of you three guys, whatever you guys are doing, whatever role each one I want to have in this, I want to keep it up. Because it is a really good thing. It swell the chest of the country, especially Belize. You know, we look forward to it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Thanks very much.
So I know that there is a parade taking place.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
What happened is that normally when
Starting from the Civic.
When?
Yeah, when Hurricanes, when we win, and we have been winning for some time now.
We have not
Stop the
lost
rabbit
yet.
game now.
We
Stop
have not
the
lost
rabbit
yet in this decade.
Yeah, that's a very good point Paul brought up. But
Stop rubbing it in.
right after the commemorate our championship, we normally have a week of celebration. It's going to kick off today. Today, the entire team are going to be visiting the Prime Minister's office at 4 o'clock, where the team is going to present him with a surprise, and also.
Do you see what is on the screen, Steve? Do you
we're
see
going
what
to.
is- Yeah?
Yeah,
Boy.
we're going to be talking to the Prime Minister, and the players are going to be talking and meeting the Prime Minister today. Then on
We're not
Friday.
the balls?
Yeah. Yes. and then on Friday, Lisa, we are going to have a award ceremony for our players, and also like you mentioned, Terry and his value. He's going to be awarded
But nobody
an
invited
award.
me to the award ceremony.
We haven't said who is going to
Very
be
good.
invited as yet, but I'm just giving the people that will be receiving the awards. Terry Gordon is going to be receiving an award for an excellent job as the public relation person for the organization. And we.
You see, Terry?
Yeah.
Big up, Terry.
$25 where me give me for mention that. It was well spent.
I knew there was some collusion, you know. I knew there was some collusion, but I thought it was a monetary type collusion that you were trying to get for Terry. All right.
The only 25.
And then, of course, Saturday at 1 o'clock, we'll be having our motorcade. It's going to start at the Belize Civic Center.
At
We're
the
going
Civic
through
Center,
all the principal streets of Belize. and we're going to end it off at the Belize Civic Center.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome. We're talking about 40 to 50 vehicles and the fans, and we're going to be celebrating the Belize district because if you know, in the BEBL, each district, well, except Corozal and Toledo, have a team in the BEBL.
Yeah.
I mean, Orange Rock was in there, but we know about the issue. But each team, each district have a team, and so whenever your district is victorious, like the Belize Hurricanes have over a period of time, which Belize is the mecca of basketball, we have something to be proud of. And so we want to celebrate this championship with our Belize district people to let them know that we have kept the championship trophy once again in the Belize district. Back-to-back champions.
Nice.
Yo, pal, I like the way how Gilbert threw Saltina the wound very diplomatically. The man load they had a lick shot, but they do it in such a nice way, you know. But
we've been trained.
Tell me something.
We want people to
Yes.
know that
Are you guys gonna be in the in the September 21st celebration or on anything like that?
Anything during the September celebrations?
Nothing comes to mind, but I wanted to add something to what Dr. Gordon was saying about the parade, because if you don't have a vehicle, you can jump inside one of the Benny's Parade trucks that's going to be out there. So we want you to feel welcome. We're one team, one big family. We don't want you to feel left out or anything of the sort. So jump in one of the vehicles and God is strong.
You need to just show up. Does need to show up and
Just show up, huh?
Yep.
Nice.
Because I know they say nothing. But Lisa whispering in my ears just now. They say if during the 21st celebration, if the Benny's Hurricane had one big truck with one big speaker, you know what kind of crowd that got behind on a big truck.
I don't think we think about, because like what Paul mentioned, I mean, that was a very long season, and whenever you've been playing and organizing and coordinating from the 16th of January until the 9th of August, doing all these planning week after week, navigating through a hurricane that was trying to hit our country, going through 2 weeks of delay because of the national team or Golden Girls, and that was sort of, and also now for us to be able to go into September, it's probably going to take a lot, but it's something that we could think about, something that we could look at to see if we could get that done. But I don't want to be on record stating that we were going to get that done.
Right now our main focus is whenever something ends, there has to be that period of reflection so that you can see your best practices and build on it, and you could see your challenges and try to reduce it. Right now, I mean, we feel that the biggest challenge that really affected us this season is the Civic Center. The Civic Center is like that multi-purpose facility that everything happens at. You have graduation, you have big conferences, you have the AGMs, and so it's hard to get a momentum as a league, and it's hard to plan properly when you can be bumped or preempted, and these things have both financial implications on us, and they also have the emotional implication of having the fans having to wait to see when the venue are available. And so we really want to go into this off season and try to bring some attention to the fact that little adjustments can be made. And I will, like for example, most of these organizations have a habit of saying, well, if I'm going to have an event on Saturday afternoon or on Saturday night, I will just book out the Civic Center for the entire weekend. Well, I want to bring the attention to the fact that the Staples Center, for example, or RFG Stadium in Houston, these guys will have a monster truck tournament in the morning. They will have a hockey tournament in the afternoon, and an NBA tournament at night.
You got it.
But what we will do is we will have one event and we cancel the whole weekend.
That's it.
That's not financially feasible for the Civic Center. The Civic Center could make 3 money that weekend. Instead, they only make 1 money.
Hold your hand steady. How long to take a picture?
So,
hold your hand steady. How long to take a picture?
So the main issue that I want to bring about is, as a society, we have to kind of think, okay, we got to fit into the rest of the world. And the rest of the world, you have people who are not basketball fans. They might be graduation fans, or they might be, educators. We have to find a place for everybody, but we have to understand. You know, Belize people funny. I'll give you one example. I'll give you one example of why Belize people funny. When we got a state, right? And we got our with uncle or with auntie. The whole family go. Ma, pa, and 3 kids. And all of us stay on the floor and in the chair. 2 weeks at states. Have the most fun in the world. As accommodating as I could think. We make lines for bathroom. We figure out the vehicle. One vehicle to move 4 set of people. And we coordinate. We are good at that. We need to take that got a states mentality and put it at the civic center. So that multiple people can use the civic center for their best interest and their best use, but do it in a way that is cooperative. There's too much times when somebody wants to say, I got it, so you can't get it. I mean, that hurts our people who have to wait anxiously to know when the next game.
That one common sense thing to me, because I know the civic center as a sporting complex first. So to me, this whatever sporting events need to take place should have priority over any other events that would take place. I completely agree with what you're saying, because it could be done in a more feasible way. It could be done, but again, we missed the point. That is a sporting complex. That is not an office complex or a wedding complex or a meeting complex or a political complex. It's a sporting complex. So anything else that takes place there should it should be done around the schedule of the sporting complex.
Event.
And me personally, I've always gone on record as to say I believe that civic center no mean nothing. Civic don't know a name. You know, the thing should be called either the Polo Light Burn Sporting Complex or the Hurricane Shelter.
I like the second one.
I like the latter.
I like the latter.
The Hurricane Shelter.
Respect to Polo, but I like the latter.
There you go.
Yeah, man. But serious, whoever they run that needs to do it, a more financially feasible way, because what they need to understand is that these, I don't know if they keep track or if they watch, but these games they're nice and they pull a nice crowd. They bring the people together. People actually walk home, and it's a good family, wholesome event that goes on for a while.
Well, I can tell you this: the Civic Center on a day-to-day basis is run by a gentleman named Mr. Veos. He is not the problem. You cannot find a more accommodating man than Mr. Veos. He will take your call 10 at night, 2 at night, 2 in the afternoon, and I wanted to make sure that the Hurricanes establish that in our view, he is running a really good center. He is not the problem.
Okay.
Yeah, very good, very good. Terry said that the next season that you all are gonna have one special morning stew booth up in the upper echelons at the center, so that when me, Prisco, or Lisa go there, we can go straight at we boot the top.
A skybox.
Yeah.
A skybox. They call it skybox.
We have to start looking out for our.
Well, I could see why you were batting for Terry a bit earlier. Because Terry came on the show and promised a skybox.
Yes, I was there giving me one skybox each.
It was Steve.
Okay, I was supposed to make sure because something was being promised. Because
really, you don't know Steve. You don't know Steve.
You guys.
He's gonna sell ice to an Eskimo. Trust.
But those are some of the things that we want to look at. Not just what us creme, but also to try to improve on the product that we offer to people, because some people do go to game and they like the court side and the VIP, but some people like that secluded area, that skybox area where they could just sit down, they could look at the game through the window a little bit, but they're socializing and networking at a very high level with others that are there. So we've been talking about that, I think, like 2 or 3 years ago before we really came back, and I think that this is something that we could really look at for the upcoming 2025 season.
All right, so one of our stores chimed in.
No, that Belizean people bringing bad, We go and broke one skybox just like everybody else. I said,
everybody watching that skybox once they're in there, don't know
you're it. So one of our stores saying, tell Gilly when they had Belize games way back, Belize district didn't win basketball. This shows like Olympics, Yeah.
I'm familiar with it. I was
The world catching up with the
participating in
US, just like Belize, other districts catching up. So yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
and that is true.
The Belize games catch the fever.
Now there you go.
Yeah.
Catch the fever.
Gentlemen, it is a real pleasure to have you, but we blew past a commercial break at 11:40.
That's
But
what we do.
we do need to take a break. So any final word? First of all, the final word I'd like to say is thank you guys for a very exciting season.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for making the Hurricanes win, and they did a wonderful job.
Yes, sir.
So. Any final words you guys would like to say?
Yes,
to the
and for
fans?
me, I would like to say thanks for Krem. You guys have been supporting the sports, Mike and Moose and the entire staff. And I could just call on Krem, and they've always been there for the Hurricanes. I would like to give the Almighty God thanks, because we always do this, because without Him nothing is possible.
Exactly.
And so the Hurricanes have built a foundation on the principles of God and the scriptures. And so I'd like to give Him thanks and praise. I also like to big up our major corporate sponsor, Benny's, who have been there with us since 2020 and have continued to be a part of the Hurricanes organization, and all the other sponsors that contributed to this year's success. It was a very successful season. I'd like to big up the Hurricanes basketball team, all the players who came and all the players who are from here. Coupe, a main one who is from right behind here. Coupe is one of the star players.
Where's Daddy?
And all the players.
Coupe's daddy was
I like to
here
big
a
up
minute.
the coaching, our coaching staff, who made the adjustments that were needed, and of course my management team, who did an excellent job in ensuring that we provided the resources that is needed for them to be successful. And last but not least, our fans, our faithful fans who came out to our games. The last game had like over 3,000 people that came out to that game right there. And like to big up our fans who celebrate, and I like to invite them out on Saturday.
Of course.
Bring your vehicle, you can come, and we have vehicles for you to be able to take part in this year's
Victory
Victory Motorcade. One more thing I like to say is that the defenders, I like to big them up, their management team and their coach, Roscoe and Murte. Those two guys did an excellent job in coaching the defenders team. I like to big them up as well, and they were, they basically showed a high level of respect all throughout all the different difficulties that the series went through. I like to give them that level of respect as well, and I would like to say a big congratulations and thank you. And he's right here beside me. I haven't said it before on the air. Dr. Paul Flowers. He is the general manager that orchestrated and structured the Belize Hurricanes team from 2016, and have led the Hurricanes to 4 championships. In the BEBL/NEBL, there are only 8 championships, and Hurricanes own 50% of it. 4 of them. And so we are the #1 team right now in basketball in Belize, and we're creating that dynasty. We're trying to chase the Cremandala Raiders dynasty goal. So we're getting there slowly. I think we're like 3 away from it, but we're going to get there. No cut, no mic at all.
So what are the new slogan for 25?
Going for 5, going for 5.
That's Boone again, secret.
The Thanos season. We have 4 fingers. Everybody know about the Avengers. The Thanos season is coming.
You know who know about Avengers?
Going for 5 in 25.
And that's no jive.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Right.
Well,
Dr. Paul,
I also want to.
could you say,
My
Dr. Paul,
final.
could you say hello to Meredith for me, please?
Oh, yes,
Meredith, the one
#1
on the
fan.
biggest fan. He got at every game.
Oh
He
yes,
goes right
yes.
up.
I've seen her commenting on Hurricanes page, and our marketing team have been responding to her. She has moved herself, I think, to probably one of the #1 Hurricane
I
fan
kid
right
you
now.
not.
Yes.
And be sure you're out there. We're gonna have your shirt for you, so be sure you're out there. And you don't have a vehicle, don't worry. We have trucks there for
Mary,
you
you
to
heard?
party. So be there.
You can't shoot one basketball
You
with
just
nothing
made
but
her
a
day.
big
I
fan.
know, right? Don't be surprised if you don't
Dr.
see her
Paul?
pop up here. Trust me. Trust me.
Oh gosh.
Dr. Paul and you, sir.
Well, my parting shot is I revere good leadership. I am a leader myself, so I don't follow much people because they never do what I think it should have been done.
Oh.
That's the problem. But Dr. Gordon has led the Hurricanes from 350 people at a capacity stadium at the at the
Old Hurricane.
old
Hurricane
hurricane
shelter.
shelter, the primary school,
Elementary.
elementary,
yeah.
and he had the same vision from there, the same
Mhm.
energy from there, the same passion from there. When a full house was 350 people, he's there with his hands, and he has the same energy that you see now with 4,000 people at the Civic Center.
Nice.
He's an excellent leader, and he's one of the few leaders that I am always willing to follow.
There you go.
And the reason why I'm always willing to follow him is, well, you know,
I want one, Steve. I want one.
I mean, why
they don't
not?
want to
What?
give me
You see
one.
that? The man
Why
here-
not?
Yeah, they don't
you
want.
show.
He don't want to give me one.
why not? You know, why not?
I want one. I just want one. You're
That's
supposed
right.
to give me one.
That's right. Well, thank you very much, Dr. Paul. And finally,
Of course.
the voice
Yeah.
and the face of the BEBL, the one and only lovely and talented
Terry G just Terry G darling, Terry G the fight for raise a pay.
More than 25
Terry G is lobbying for raise a pay, and he have his people
yes.
batting heavily for him.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah, man.
Oh, yes.
It was a pleasure, and everywhere I went, all the media houses, they met with us with arms wide open. And that says a lot about what the product that we were putting out there. All right. So everybody wanted to hear more of what the Hurricanes was all about. So we leading the way, and this is the reason why on this victory media tour appearance what we're doing, we made sure that we stopped at Creme. All right, on the morning stew. Because,
course.
like, you know, whenever I reach, I just crack back. I just,
You're comfortable, you're home.
Exactly. You know, and I thank you guys for accommodating me.
You're welcome.
Accommodating us in the month. What time is it right now?
It's 5 minutes to midday.
All right, according to the clock on the wall, it is 11:55. You're in tune to the morning stew, the undisputed #1 show in all of the land, the #1 in the land, right?
You got it.
You know that, folks.
7 years strong.
7 years strong. That
Since
is
this
how I
trio.
say it.
Since
Wow,
the three of
7
us.
years?
Yeah, 7
All
years.
right, keep it locked on the rock. We'll be right back.
Hey, thank you,
I
Terry.
said what, that $25 for you.
We break up and come back. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and good luck. All right.
Yes.
All righty. Just before we leave, we're going to do our girly word on man's perspective. She says it's very important. Important it is. So let's see the butterflies, will you? Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. For those on the radio, it's time for the girly word because you're not seeing it. So here we go. I don't care what anyone says. Good people get tired of being good people to ungrateful people. Want me to read that again? I don't care what anyone says. Good people get tired of being good people to ungrateful people. Thank you, Christy, darling. Do you agree, Groove? Do you agree?
I did not hear, my love. What was said?
I said, I don't care what anyone says. Good people get tired of being good people to ungrateful people.
You're right, then drop it ungrateful people. Yes.
All right,
I don't want to do that. Tick, 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 tick.
Let's do the man's
Yes.
perspective and then we leave for today, Wednesday. So, man's perspective.
Yeah, I'll have to apologize to Miss Dewisef. Miss Dewisef was waiting all morning.
Oh, no,
But,
we're sorry.
Yeah, but Frandu had to leave early. So, Miss Frandu, do yourself. We're gonna see you maybe tomorrow. Yes.
Yes, we will. We will
all
do
right.
our weather definitely tomorrow.
Yes. The
But I'll
man's
do one-
perspective
I'll do
for
one after
today.
this. Yes.
Let me see. Hold on. Ding, ding, ding. Ooh, I see Marisol. Very good.
Oh, yeah.
The man's perspective for today says, your vision will become clear only when you can look into your own heart. Who looks outside dreams. Who looks inside awakens.
Ain't that something?
That is very, very deep. Your
Deep.
vision will become
Blue,
clear
baby.
only when you can look into your own heart.
Mm-hmm.
Those who look outside dream.
Mm-hmm.
Those who look inside awaken.
Awaken. Ain't
Very
that
good.
something? Ain't that something? All right,
Yep.
guys, we gotta
We
go.
do-
We gotta
yeah.
go. Yeah, we gotta go now.
Yeah, we do have some birthdays. We will show them tomorrow. So just
have
cut on the
birthdays?
cake today. We have cut them tomorrow.
You have
I
birthdays?
want to say thank you very much to our brother David, to Paul, to
How much
Gilbert,
birthdays you
and
have?
to
How much
Terry,
birthdays you
and
have?
to the Hurricanes. Congratulations for passing through.
Dude, how much
Miss
birthdays
Love?
you have?
What?
How much birthdays you have?
Birthdays? Only 2. We can do them now.
Okay. Yeah, make kiss. We gotta go though. Make kiss.
That's why me like my MCO, you know.
I know. That's why me love her.
I don't like that miserable one in the camera just now.
Come. All right. So it's my turn to do that. Oh, it's not.
Hmm.
Oh, it's not.
One thing, love.
Here it is. Here it is. Here it is.
Mhm.
Here it is.
Today
Marisol,
is the
Marisol, I want to.
day you've been waiting for.
Hey, them.
Today is your birthday.
All right. Who's got a birthday?
Mhm.
Oh, this is what did Anthony say? This is Judith Moreira, his mom. Happy birthday, Miss Judith. Enjoy your birthday.
Yes.
Have a wonderful day. Happy birthday to you. Next,
That's
please,
right.
Judith Moreira.
Happy
aka
birthday,
Anthony's mom. Oh, send
25
that.
ex-gal.
Sindat is having a birthday as well
Stindat
today.
celebrating a birthday today. Happy birthday to you, Stindat, and he still do that.
He's still
You
doing
know,
that?
he's still the Stin. Yes, so happy birthday.
Okay.
I believe the man got a new record coming out also.
Oh, okay. All right then.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
well, happy birthday to you.
I put it in at the group, but just for the crime people back there for Amandala Drive-ites. I got some cashew seeds. So if anybody wants, I only got about 10. So now try and hurry up and say if you want.
Oh.
It ain't the crime radio staff thing. So anyway,
Okay.
that's
All
it.
right then. All right. Well, that's it, guys. We're gonna have to leave you today. Please take care of yourself.
Oh
Miss you.
my.
Thanks to our stewards who passed through. Thanks to the ones who are listening. CY, big mad respect all for CY. You know, Steve.
Why, wait do?
7-Eleven, she's on the money. She's
Sure.
she's on the money. She would let me know
Aye,
via
aye.
text or call or get a missed call. 7-Eleven, baby. Thank you, CY.
Oh, there you go. Thank you, Siwa. We have to get Sean free flower.
We have to give her also Christy, darling. Christy called, but we were doing the thing and then commercial break. So thank you, but thank you guys, thank you. We love you. We appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Rides is in tune. Miss Di is also in tune. Thanks, guys. We love you. Take care. Please stay safe. Ayo to half a man Ram and cello. We love you guys.
That's right.
Ayo.
Tomorrow I find out why the 30 are not fluffy again, like blanket.
And it's not the flour. Know that.
I know that. I think that people only put in enough flour. That's why they go on. Now what?
They're flattening it out too thin. But yeah. Ayo.
Oh, you have to, if you can't wash your hand, you have to keep your hands dirty, then you need.
Not at all.
You dig up in a dirt, then you need.
Not at all. Ayo.
Okay. Bye.